Welcome to Scrum Masters Elite _UK. Subscribe to the channel to analyze tactics and sports together.
I am especially impressed with the way South Africa entered the match. Within just the first 10 minutes or so, they created the impression that everything was under their control. The aerial contests, the strong physical collisions, the speed of their attacking transitions, and the precision in every decision all showed that this was not the result of momentary inspiration, but of many months of training, opponent analysis, and tactical system building. When a team can make their opponent feel almost disoriented from the very first minutes, it reflects the class of the collective, not just the talent of a few outstanding individuals. From Ben Young's observations, I increasingly realize that in modern sport, small details can decide an entire match. South Africa's kicks were not simply about sending the ball high. Behind them was a well-coordinated connection between the kicker and the teammates who rushed up to contest. Every player knew exactly where they needed to be, when to be there, and what to do.
That synchronization created a huge difference. Meanwhile, the England team showed a lack of connection between its links. When movement spacing is not well balanced, or when timing of acceleration is not aligned, the entire system immediately becomes less effective. This made me understand that success does not come from isolated moments of brilliance, but from the cohesion of the entire team. I also feel sympathy for England. They have many talented players, squad depth, and no shortage of experienced names. However, this match showed that having quality individuals is not enough to build a strong team. If the system is not functioning effectively, if players are not utilized in their natural roles, or if there is insufficient cohesion, then even outstanding individuals struggle to make a difference. The debates about the kicking fullback position and the use of Tommy Freeman, Henry Slade, or other centers reflect that the team is still in the process of finding its optimal solution. This is not a sign of long-term failure, but rather a reminder that every team must constantly adjust in order to develop.
I also appreciate that Ben Youngs did not place the entire responsibility on any single individual. He emphasized that this is more of a systemic issue than the fault of any one player. In sport, as in work or study, when a collective struggles, blaming one person rarely addresses the root cause. What is more necessary is to look back at the organization, the working methods, and the coordination between members. Only when the whole system is improved can the results change sustainably. What I admire about South Africa is not only their physical strength but also their mental consistency. They entered the match with the mindset of champions, yet without complacency. Every action showed high concentration and a respectful attitude toward their opponent. That is a very valuable quality. A strong team does not only win through talent but also through professionalism, humility, and the desire to maintain the highest standards in every match. For fans, I think this match offers more lessons than just the emotions of winning and losing. When we witness a dominant team, we can admire them, but we should also recognize that success always comes after a long process of disciplined work. At the same time, when a team loses, what they need is not ridicule, but time to adjust, learn, and come back stronger. It is this spirit of respecting opponents and respecting effort that truly defines the beauty of sport.
Personally, this match reminds me that we should not judge an entire journey based only on the final result. Behind every victory are countless hours of training, many failures, tactical meetings, and the silent sacrifices of the whole team. Conversely, defeat does not mean the end. If the causes are properly understood, if change is embraced, and if improvement is pursued with persistence, any team or individual can return stronger. I believe the most positive message from this match for humanity as a whole is the value of cooperation. In an increasingly connected world, no individual can achieve great success without coordination with those around them. Each member has a role to play, and when everyone works toward a common goal with mutual trust, the strength of the collective far exceeds the sum of individual abilities. This is a lesson that applies not only in sport but also in education, science, business, and every aspect of life. Finally, I believe South Africa's convincing victory deserves to be recognized as a reward for thorough preparation and professional performance. At the same time, England's underwhelming display should not be seen as an endpoint, but rather as an opportunity to reflect, improve their system, and build a more cohesive team in the future. It is matches like this that highlight the noble values of sport. Victory brings inspiration, defeat brings lessons, and mutual respect allows everyone to progress. This is something I believe any fan, in any country, can feel and learn from.
Scrum Masters Elite _UK hello and goodbye. Always values collaboration, systems, and team spirit, with strength and energy.